What's up, world? It's your boy AP. This is AP's NBA Daily Picks. In this video, I'll be breaking down the Indiana Pacers versus Toronto Raptors. They're giving the Pacers plus 6.5 points, and the over and under is 235.5. Now let's look at the injury report. For the Raptors, we got Oki Abaha, Oka Abaji, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry. He's a game time decision. Colin Boyles is a game time decision for the Raptors. And for the Pacers, we got Quentin Jackson, Johnny Furphy, Benedict Mathurin, Aaron Nesmith, Cam Jones, Obi Toppin, all out for the Pacers. Now, I like to look at when I'm handicapping these games. I like to look at the last 5 games of each team. So the Raptors' last 5 games, they're on a 2-game winning streak. Possibly could be their 3rd game in a row. They beat Cleveland at Cleveland, 126-113. And also look at the point totals to let me know what type of points these teams can score. They beat Brooklyn 119-109. They lost to Philly 130-120. Still put up 120 on the board. They beat Atlanta 109-97. Atlanta's a tough team. They held Atlanta to 97 points. That was impressive. And that was on Atlanta's home court. And the Bucks, they beat the Bucks in Toronto 128-100. That was very impressive as well. Giannis played in that game. The Pacers' last 5, they lost the last 5. The Pacers are 1-4 at home. They lost to Phoenix 133-98. They lost to Utah 152-128. They lost to Golden State 114-83. They lost to Denver 117-100. They lost to Brooklyn 112-103. Now, to go over and see what the Raptors did against Brooklyn, they beat them 119-109. So we already see that the Raptors can score points. My bad, y'all. We already see that the Raptors can score points, and the Pacers are having trouble scoring the ball. I mean, last 5 games, they got 2 games where they didn't even reach 100 points. And the Raptors only got 1 game. No, the Raptors reached 100 points in every game. So that right there would tell me that the Raptors are scoring the ball a lot better than the Pacers are. And when I go in here and I compare the pace, the Pacers do play at a faster pace. They're 9th in pace. The Raptors are 16th. But here's where the real handicap lies. The team stats. We see the Raptors are 7th in field goal percentage. The Pacers are 30th. See another. Only thing I see that the Pacers do a little bit better is rebounding. But we look at the injuries for the Pacers. Their backcourt is depleted. Their front court is depleted. Then on the other side, we look at Toronto. They're fully healthy. So I think that the rebounds won't be that big of an edge for the Pacers. Because also what offsets that is look at defensive ratings. The Pacers are 23rd. And the Raptors are middle of the pack. They're 15th, but they're trending upward. The Raptors' defense is trending upward. And another thing I see is turnovers. So the Raptors are just 5th in turnovers, and they're tied. They're tied with the Pacers. So they both turn the ball over about the same way. But another edge I see for the Raptors is they got great ball movement. They're 2nd in assists at 30.3 a game, and the Pacers are 29th in assists at 23.3 assists per game. So that lets me know right there that, and also watch the Raptors play. They move the ball well. You're gonna get a good bit of doses of points, rebounds, and assists from every player on their team. It's an actual team effort with the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? It's no big U's and little I's with the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely like the Raptors over. I definitely like the Raptors to cover the spread minus the 6.5. That's my pick on the game side. Raptors minus the 6.5. I like the Raptors right now in this spot. I would rather have them like at minus 4.5, but we can see if they can cover that spread. I think that line is very, very sharp because you got a motivated Pascal Siakam, probably going to put forth a bigger effort towards his older team, and it's just a bounce back home spot. The thing about Indiana is the people in Indiana, they love basketball. They live and breathe basketball, so they're going to be excited about this game. But are the Pacers excited? because how I'm watching the Pacers playing, letting the team, the Utah Jazz can score, but they letting teams kill them. And it looks like they're just tanking because they just know that this year, hey, they probably already gave up with all the injuries that they're having. With if they could have probably kept Toppin and Bennett Mathurin healthy, they would be in a better position than they are right now. But they don't have much to work with right now. Some player props that I do like. Let's see, Jakob Poeltl, his historical efficiency. Poeltl points is at 11.5, rebounds at 8.5. Poeltl is currently enjoying a statistical renaissance. He is coming off a 30-point, 15 rebound performance in a recent game and had 20 points and 7 rebounds against the Cleveland's elite front court just days ago. He recently became the first player since Shaquille O'Neal in 1994 to record a Pacific 3-game statistical span of 90-plus points and high rebounding percentages while shooting over 70%. The Pacers have absolutely no answer for him. Without Turner or Jackson, Indiana is fielding players who give up 4 to 5 inches and 30 to 40 pounds to the Austrian center. And he's the first ever Austrian-born NBA player. Just a cool little side notes. The Pacers allow 122.7 points per game, with a significant portion coming at the paint. The 27th ranked paint defense. Poeltl thrives on putbacks and roll man finishes. With Toronto guards penetrating past Indiana's weak perimeter, Poeltl will be a recipient of dump-off passes all night. I project him to go over his 11.5 points. I like Poeltl over his 11.5 points. Scotty Barnes, his prop is at 19.5. His rebounds is at 8.5. His assists is at 4.5. Barnes is fresh off a 28 point, 10 rebound, 8 assists, 5 block game against the Cleveland Cavaliers, affirming his status as a franchise cornerstone. He has historically performed well against Indiana, averaging 25.6 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists in his last 5 meetings versus Indiana. Indiana's fast pace, despite poor efficiency, favors Barnes, who excels in transitions. I might sprinkle a little bit on Scotty Barnes triple-double right here, just to keep it all really real with y'all. Scotty Barnes triple-double, kind of liking that right there, you know what I'm saying? Furthermore, without Neesmith to check in physically, Barnes can bully smaller defenders like Nembhard or Shepard in the post. His rebounding prop is at 8.5, particularly attractive. He'll be crashing the glass against a small team and initiating a break. I project him over his 19.5 points and rebounds. And Barnes is going to be the best player on the floor, in my opinion. And his recent form suggests that. Andrew Nembhard, his efficiency. His points lines at 17.5. His assists is at 7.5. Nembhard has been thrust into this role of a primary creator, so he's just been thrown into this role. Really, pretty much to step in Halliburton's shoes. While he recorded 21 points recently, he's required significant volume, 5 out of 15 shooting. Toronto defense ranks first in assist to turnover ratio allowed, meaning they are disciplined and do not gamble for steals. Stand in front of the ball handlers quickly and Barrett are capable of defending defenders who will press Nembhard. So I think Nembhard is going under the 17.5 points. I don't like Nembhard over the 17.5 points. We also got RJ Barrett at 20.5 points. Barrett averages 19.1 points per game in the season, but turns into a different player against Indiana. He averages 26.2 points per game in his last 5 matchups against them. His downhill style is kryptonite for the Pacers team. I like RJ Barrett over his points also. We got players like Jarris Walker. With injuries, Walker's playing extended minutes. He has hit the over on blocks in 7 of the last 11 games and the under on steals in 9 of 11. His defensive instincts are geared towards weak side help blocks rather than passing lane disruption. Ben Shepard has hit the under on 3-pointer shots made in 9 of his last 11 games. He is in a shooting slump, and he's not the focal point of the offense, making his under props valuable for parlay fillers. So yeah, that's what I like right there. I like the Raptors minus the 6.5 points. It's heavy money on the Raptors coming in on the Raptors, so that line is gonna be continuing to move. For the total is 233.5. It's a tricky position while both teams play fast. Efficiency is required to hit such a high number. Indiana contributing to the total. I don't like it, even though they're playing at home. I lean towards the under for the total. And so yeah, I'll just break it down to my favorite plays right here in this game. I like Toronto to cover the spread, -6.5. Jacopoto over his points and rebounds. Scotty Barnes over his points. Pascal Siakam, I like him under his points at 25.5. The volume will be high, but the efficiency will be low against a defense that's going to be keyed on him. And also, I like the point total to go under because I don't think Indiana can score. Toronto got to score 130-something points for that point total. But yeah, that's all the picks that I like in the game right there, man. Y'all please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in. And like always, health, love, and love to all. Y'all know what time it is. It's bag season.